Thanks for staying up late and welcome to New Mexico Football Friday night. The highlight reel is packed with a steady diet of plays in HD on the show. Skylights, of course, that's highlights from the air. Matter of fact, the lights went out at one of the locations of Skylights. The power pole is always, and of course, the game of the week, and as usual, the highlights. We start with top-ranked Los Cruces Bulldogs at the La Cueva Bears. Second quarter when La Cueva's Noah Hill picks off Cameron Miller, brings it back 10 yards, but the drive would stall. Los Cruces with the ball back and driving now. JJ Granados, thank you very much. Breaking tackles, I got somewhere to go. JJ, 34 yards, knocked out hard at the end. Bang. That set up his own 2-yard touchdown. Bulldogs would lead it 7-0 in the first. La Cueva trying to answer. Bo Kujat finding. Bo Lamy, first down. But once again, the drive would stall, and then Los Cruces the ball again. Cameron Miller calling his own number. Going 28 yards. Get out of bounds. He does. 5 seconds on the clock. Andres Campos, 33-yard field goal. Good. Los Cruces heads to the locker room up 10-0. They go ahead and win the game 20-0. Los Lunas hosting St. Pius and Tigers quarterback Anthony Sanchez getting it started, finding Jalen Chavis for the great pass, and Jalen doing some moves of his own. Guy knows how to run the football. Then, how about this? Chavis gets the rock and takes it straight up the middle. That's to the house. Los Lunas would lead it 14-0. Sargent's trying to fight back after they got the ball back. This kick return by Austin Baca. Coming up, and Austin feels like he's got something to prove. Austin looking, finding the seam, and Austin, could it be? Could he go? No, but it's a good effort. Quarterback Emilio Arellano rolling out, dumping it off to Javier Jaramillo. Javier, where are you, Javi? That's going to get you down the field. Then Arellano to Jaramillo again, this time the other side, those two working in tandem together. That's about as far as they would get and would try for the field goal. Wide right. Score remaining 14-0, Los Lunas. Once again, Jalen Chavis, he feels like busting loose, and he does. Taking out the camera guy and everybody to the end zone. Los Lunas going up 21-0. They win it 35-20. The game of the week has Eric the Great and his Clovis Wildcats visiting Rio Rancho. The Rams looking to bounce back from their first loss. Lawrence Gilligan is here with the game and maybe his Rams Letterman's jacket. Lawrence, what's up? What you wearing, man?
What do you think I'm wearing, man? I'm wearing our uniform, man. That's not going to come out to the playoffs, man, all right? Well, before we roll the highlights, here's the bios, keys to the game. For Clovis to win this one, they need to stop Rams gunslinger Easton Bruer. So far, Bruer has thrown for 697 total yards and 10 touchdowns. In order to stay in this one, Clovis will also need to keep the offense on the field and score early to have a chance. For Rio Rancho, it's simple. Stop Clovis running back Kamal Cass. Cass is coming off a huge game where he ran all over Cleveland's D for 195 yards, averaging 9 yards per carry. The Rams also need to bounce back in a big way tonight after getting punched in the mouth last week by Los Cruces, 42-6. All right, so those are your bios keys to the game. Let's head out to the City of Vision for the game of the week between Clovis and Rio Rancho. Well, this one is a back-and-forth affair. First quarter tied at 7. Clovis running back Kamal Cass is stopped on 4th down, giving the ball back to Rio in Wildcat territory. Yeah, Ram faithful pretty pumped, and they should be on the ensuing possession. It's quarterback Easton Bruer connecting on the screenplay to KJ Jiggets. Jiggets takes care of the rest, a little shake and bake all the way into the end zone. Rio leads 14-7. But how about Clovis? They seemingly wouldn't go away in this one. Clovis on the move. Check out the throw made by Dakota Yandel for big-time yardage. That's going to move the chains. One of the keys for the Rams was to stop Cass, and Rio just hoping to contain him at this point. Cass gets the corner and bulldozes his way into the end zone for 6. We're tied at 14 just like that. Second quarter we go now. Both teams with big plays. This time it's Rams running back showing off his speed. It's Skylar Shadaman, also untouched. Skylar going 38 yards for the score. Rio Rancho retakes the lead. It's 21-14. Bruera liking what he's seeing, and especially from the pocket too. The junior with some time now. He finds Tristan Foley in the back of the end zone for the score. Rio looking good, but there's that Clovis running back, Kamal Cass, once again. Check out this run. This run's awesome. Cass gets the toss, heading to the far sideline. He doesn't like what he sees, so why not reverse fields? Cass shedding tacklers before being corralled inside the 5-yard line on a tough run. Clovis scores on the next play, cutting the Rams' lead to just 1 point. But under a minute to play, Rams jump out to another 8-point lead. This time, it's Bruera firing a P to Foley for the second hookup of the night. Final score in this one, check this out, 62-59, the final in overtime.
Well, he's running all over. He's a great back, and defensively we got to step up and make our tackles. We've hit him a lot, but he spills off. We got to figure out a way to stop him. Wins are always important, so we're going to take a win where we can get it.
All right, so not only did Rio Rancho win the game, but the Rams also showed off their spirit. Rio Rancho coming up in #1 this week. They got the pleasure of decorating the Spirit Stick tonight.
You are interested in becoming a taxpayer vendor, contact Christine Carson, 960.
All right, there you have it, Van. Happy campers back in Rio Rancho. The Rams bounce back with a win, improving to 4-1 on the season. Meanwhile, Clovis dropping to 1-4. People who wanted to see this game in its entirety, you can watch it on My 50 Sunday at 11 o'clock. Back to you.
I want to know if you're going to watch the game with your Letterman's jacket on.
Not on Sunday, man. I should be sleeping in.
Oh, all right, man. Thanks, Lawrence. Kevin Barker's crew seeking back-to-back wins in the Metro. The Sandia Matadors taking on the Rio Grande Ravens tonight. Pick it up in the third quarter. Sandia already up 35-0. Matadors looking for more, but the exchange on the handoff, fumble to Rio Grande. Recovers. Patrick Lucero taking it 9 yards down to the 2-yard line, and then Lucero taking care of business from there, denying the shutout. 35-6, Sandia would lead at that point. Sandia answering though. Malik Gordon breaking tackles. And Malik's a big guy, isn't he? Finally gets him to the ground, sets this up. Jimmy Gallegos from 2 yards out. Hello. 44-6 and made the score in the fourth. And that just happens to be your final. West Mesa Mustangs and Cibola Cougars making noise on the west side. Matt Martinez to Andre C. DeBaca, touchdown for Cibola. And just like that, the Cougars in business. Play in progress coming up. West Mesa's Mike Archuleta. Marcel Padrell says, get out of bounds, young man. And he does it with authority. Coach Rod Williams liking that, telling his guys to take over this game. West Mesa then trying to score, quarterback putting it up and looking and finding Elijah Winfield. He doesn't play for your team, he plays for Cibola. That pick right before the half, Cibola rolling easy. 35-6 is the final. We need to step aside and pay the bills. More Football Friday is on the way. Can the Eagles fly higher than the Rockets in Roswell? We'll have the answer. And what teams were fortunate enough to have Bob Martin fly over tonight? Answers to both questions when we return. First, check out our cheerleaders of the week.
Go, Big Red!